Learn about the devastating impact of the Phylloxera louse on European vineyards in the 19th century and how it led to the development of grafting techniques. In the 19th century, the Phylloxera louse infestation devastated European vineyards, causing widespread destruction. Native to North America, Phylloxera was accidentally introduced to Europe through imported American vines. The pest's voracious appetite for vine roots led to the decline of nearly 70% of France's vineyards. Desperate to save their crops, European winemakers turned to grafting techniques, merging American roots with European vines. This innovative solution not only saved the industry but also led to the development of new, resilient grape varieties. Dive into the mystery of the Mary Rose, a 16th-century warship that sank during a battle with France, taking over 500 lives with it. The Mary Rose was a 16th-century warship built during the reign of King Henry VIII in 1536. This 700-ton vessel was one of the largest and most advanced warships of its time. On the 19th of July 1545, the Mary Rose sank during a battle with France off the coast of Portsmouth. The ship's heavy artillery and top-heavy design made it prone to capsizing in strong winds. Over 500 lives were lost in the disaster, with only 35 survivors rescued from the wreckage. The Mary Rose lay undisturbed on the seafloor for over 400 years before its discovery in 1971. Uncover the shocking truth about how ultra-processed foods like Froot Loops, which contain 11 grams of sugar per serving, are designed to be addictive, and learn how to break the cycle. The average American consumes over 27 pounds of sugar per year from ultra-processed foods alone. Froot Loops contain 11 grams of sugar per serving, exceeding the daily recommended intake for kids. Food manufacturers use a precise blend of sugar, salt, and fat to create an addictive flavor profile. Ultra-processed foods are designed to activate the brain's reward centers, releasing feel-good chemicals like dopamine. Consuming high-sugar diets can lead to sugar cravings, mood swings, and energy crashes in just a few days. Breaking the sugar cycle requires a 10 to 14-day detox period to reset your taste buds and brain. Misinformation can have real-life consequences, like the anti-vaccination movement. In 2019, the World Health Organization listed vaccine hesitancy as one of the top 10 global health threats. Misinformation about vaccines has led to a 30% increase in measles cases worldwide since 2016. A single misinformation tweet can reach up to 24,000 people before being debunked, according to a MIT study. The anti-vaccination movement has been linked to outbreaks of preventable diseases, such as whooping cough and mumps. In the United States, misinformation about vaccines has cost the economy an estimated $1.4 billion annually. Fact-checking websites have been shown to reduce misinformation sharing by up to 80% when used regularly. Explore how ultra-processed foods like frozen pizzas, which can cost as little as $1.50 per serving, are engineered to be cheap, convenient, and irresistible, but at what cost to our health? Ultra-processed foods like frozen pizzas are engineered to be irresistible, often costing just $1.50 per serving. These foods contain a combination of salt, sugar, and fat that activates the brain's reward centers. The cheapest ingredients used are often refined starches, added sugars, and low-cost oils high in omega-6 seconds. Ultra-processed foods make up over 50% of the average American's daily caloric intake, contributing to health issues. Consuming high amounts of ultra-processed foods increases the risk of obesity, type 2 diabetes, and heart disease. The EU's Single-Use Plastics Directive aims to reduce marine litter and microplastic pollution by banning single-use plastics like straws, bags, and cutlery. The EU's Single-Use Plastics Directive aims to reduce marine litter and microplastic pollution by 2025. The directive bans single-use plastics like straws, bags, and cutlery by 2021 in some EU countries. Microplastics in oceans harm marine life, with 90% of seabirds ingesting plastic by 2050 predicted. The directive also targets producers, making them responsible for waste management and recycling costs. You can advocate for change by choosing reusable alternatives and supporting plastic-free policies locally. Together, we can create a microplastic-free future with 8 million tons less plastic waste annually. Revisit the poignant last phone calls of passengers, including the emotional conversation between passenger C.C. Lyles and her husband on United Airlines Flight 93 before it crashed on 9/11. On 9/11, 4 commercial planes were hijacked, but United Airlines Flight 93 was the only one to crash in a field. C.C. Lyles, a passenger on Flight 93, made a heart-wrenching phone call to her husband, Lorne, before the crash. During the call, C.C. told Lorne she loved him, and he encouraged her to be brave and pray. C.C.'s call was one of over 30 phone calls made by passengers on Flight 93, providing crucial information to authorities. The hijackers on Flight 93 were 4 al-Qaeda terrorists, led by Ziad Jarrah, who took control of the cockpit. What led to their sudden rise and fall? One-hit wonders often emerge from unique circumstances, such as a viral song or industry hype. The 1,990 seconds saw a surge in one-hit wonders, with artists like Nina and Flock of Seagulls gaining fame. Lack of control over their music and image often contributed to their short-lived success. The music industry's emphasis on novelty and commercial appeal can create an environment for one-hit wonders. Many one-hit wonders struggled with internal pressures, such as fame, fortune, and creative expectations. Despite their fleeting fame, one-hit wonders leave a lasting impact on pop culture nostalgia. Watch as a group of researchers conduct an experiment where they eat only ultra-processed foods for a week and learn about the shocking effects on their health, including a 20% increase in blood pressure. Researchers ate only ultra-processed foods for a week to study the effects on their health. Ultra-processed foods make up 60% of the average American's daily calorie intake. After just 1 week, participants experienced a 20% increase in blood pressure. Their bodies also showed a significant decrease in insulin sensitivity, a precursor to diabetes. The researchers gained an average of 2 pounds in just 7 days, despite no increase in calorie intake. The study's findings suggest that even brief periods of ultra-processed food consumption can have lasting health impacts. Octopuses are notorious for their ability to change color and texture. But did you know they can also mimic human behavior? Octopuses have specialized cells called chromatophores that allow them to change color in milliseconds. They can also alter the texture of their skin to mimic rocks, coral, or other underwater objects. Octopuses have been observed displaying complex behaviors, such as opening jars or escaping enclosures. Some species can even mimic human behavior, like swimming or walking, to avoid predators or catch prey. Octopuses use their remarkable camouflage abilities to hunt, evade predators, and even communicate with each other. In the wild, an octopus's ability to disguise itself can be the difference between life and death.